everybody. Welcome to my channel, everybody. I am so happy to be here with you again. Woo! It's been a long time coming. But I'm just so grateful for all of the responses that I got from my first launch video. And I'm just so excited to bring some content to you. So yeah, let's get started on what we're doing today. By the way, see the shirt? See my shirt? It's churchy, because that's what I am. I'm saved, I'm healed, I'm delivered, I'm set free, ratchet, I'm gangster, I'm whatever. I don't know why I kept going with that. This shirt actually came from my brother, Chris Bender, who is super talented. He is a gospel recording artist. I have the pleasure of singing with him from time to time. This is his new line called Churched by Chris. I'm going to leave the description of how to get a shirt like this down below. I have to put on the yellow because you know how yellow makes chocolate girls look in the light. Let me give you another view. That during this pandemic, a lot of people have been going through when it comes to this virus, this very serious virus that's been going through our country, through our communities, through our cities, through our states, through the entire world. Nobody is exempt. And I am just so grateful to be one of those who are still here, that is still here, still alive. I'm grateful for each and every blessing. I'm so grateful to God that He allowed my family to stay safe. I am also sending out prayers and condolences to all of you guys, my family, my friends, my supporters, my loved ones who have lost someone during this trying time. Know that I'm praying for you and God is going to work this out. I believe it. I trust it. That's it. However, everybody has their different way of going through quarantine because, baby, it's been a lot. But I am so grateful to still have a sound mind being trapped in my own room. However, being trapped in this room, I'm not going to say trapped. Trapped to sound bad. Being in my own space and having to stay in my own space allowed me to do a number of things. It allowed me to reflect on things. It allowed me to think differently about things, to really settle in and be grateful of what I have around me. Quick story, I wasn't very sure about starting my YouTube channel just off of the strength of me not having what everybody else had. All of the people that I follow, all of my Instagram queens and kings that I follow, that I totally look up to, they have way more resources than I do. And I'm so grateful that God has blessed them to have that. But it brought shame to me because at the moment when I was trying to start, I didn't have those resources. And something told me to go for it, even if use what I had to put myself out there and to show myself and to show how I am and how Brianna is and who Brianna is through this outlet. I'm grateful that I kind of stuck to my guns because I put it off a while. But I had a lot of friends, a lot of people that really care about me, that saw something good in me and saw something good in my character to push on. You know, like, it's hard to find people. It really is. Trust me. It's really hard to find people that support you and support you for real. There's a lot of different people that claim they got your back. They don't really have your back. They are the first, if not the very first, to say something wrong about you, to give false pretenses, to give false accusations, alternative facts, like Trump said, I guess, and make that and channel that into so much that allows the person that they're talking about to get really discouraged. And it can happen without the perpetrator knowing. I was always the girl who was the big ball of sunshine, the big ball of fire and fun and things like that. And even with the good, I got a lot of flack for being who I am. I got a lot of flack for being who I was naturally. Everybody had so much to say about Brianna. Everybody had so much to say. Some of it true, some of it lies. Matter of fact, most of it was lies. However, the truth always prevailed, and over time, I had to be comfortable of who I am, with who I am, and be okay. I've heard everything under the sun. Everything under the sun. When you are such a high-spirited person, high-spirited, bright, bubbly human being, you are always labeled as extra, too much, the one that does the most, the one that can't keep quiet, the one that can't keep still. Everything under the sun. And believe you me, I was named all of those things. And at one point, it really bothered me. It really bothered me because I'm like, I'm not even faking. I'm not even faking. This is who I am. Anybody who knows who Brianna is knows that this is who I am. And so when I had this time during quarantine, I have been reading more. I've been studying my Bible more. I've been praying more. I've been taking a lot of advice from my pastor, from my older mentors, from my mom. My mom is the bee's knees, the bomb.com, the bomb diggity, everything in life to me. She's my best friend, my spiritual mom, my biological mom. She's literally everything, like in a brown fluffy container, like this. She is the main person that really told me to do with what you have and go with what you know and be who you are. Be who you are and not apologize for it. There's going to be times where you're going to have to be still and have to be quiet and have to allow God to talk to you and allow things to happen how they're supposed to happen and allow things to go as God says so. But to never let anyone question or compromise your character. This is just who you are. You're very fiery. You're very very emotional. Yeah, I'm a big crier. I'll work on it. I have taken this time for real to really focus myself and to really dig deep as to what it is that I'm trying to do and who I'm trying to be as a person once the world opens up. If I step out of these doors when the world opens up and everything dies down and I am the same person, I was doing something wrong. There has to be something in me, about me, that has shifted for the better. I believe that as much as it was very, very hard for me, given my financial situation, given what I had to really put down and really put off, what I had to literally watch be pulled back and pulled away from me, having to see so much that I was close to getting completed to literally come to a complete stop. And anybody who has an Aries friend, we don't like to be stopped, okay? We do not like our plans being halted, be changed if we make them. If we see something happen or happening at a certain time, if it does not happen at that time, we are going to have a serious problem, okay? And that was one of the things that during this time, I really had to deal with. It really took a lot out of me to really find a resolution in the fact that in life, not everything is going to go your way. There's gonna be some roadblocks, and these are the times to learn how to navigate. My mom, she would always tell me that we're always going to have rises and falls, always going to have highs and lows. When you have highs and lows, it's a sign that you're alive, that you are living, you are breathing. And if things were just to go exactly how you want it in that straight and narrow pattern, you might as well be dead. You might as well be cold, buried in the ground with no purpose for life, no ambition for life, no drive to push further, because in life things are going to come. And you have to make up in your mind that you are still going to enjoy the journey as it happens. So one of the things that I was doing during my quarantine process was finding those resolutions. And when finding those resolutions, I really saw myself really blossoming into a different human being. And even though it takes time for those things to happen, I really started to see a change. I saw a shift happen in Brianna that says, you know what? I really will be okay if it's not gonna go my way. However, I listed a few things that I have done to make quarantine or making being in this pandemic a little bit easier for me. It might be similar to what you guys have done. It might be different. So if you find something really cool in this segment, jot them down. Number one, prayer is essential. During these times, a lot of people, including myself, can feel by themselves. And you feel caged in, it makes things way more difficult than they need to be. So for me, with my own faith, I've taken the initiative or taking time to really have time set for prayer. And I do it in the morning. I have different groups that I'm a part of. Shout out to my girl, Erin. I'm gonna link her channel down below, entitled No More Scars. So proud of you, girl. Keep going, keep moving. You are killing it. She also has under her umbrella of her business, No More Scars, with her YouTube as well as other things. She has a group on social media called The Jungle Experience. We have been doing plenty of different devotionals. I've done things with them. I've done things on my own. Prayer really helped me find a center. It helped me find peace, and it helped me find joy in the fact that even in this, it's gonna be fine. Also, I definitely during this time really got more into my Bible study. I have gotten so much out of being home, taking even just 10 minutes out of my day to read a scripture and to let it really sink in. During my devotional times, whether it be with myself or the groups that I'm a part of in ministry or just as friends or loved ones, I have realized that, one, I had more power than I thought I did. Me praying and reading my scriptures daily allowed me to tap into that power and tap into that courage and tap into that strength that I had inside me all along. So now I'm not going to do this after I paint my room. We don't have time for that. Something told me to keep certain things on my wall so I can look at them all the time and to always be reminded of who I am and whose I am. And it gives me an extra charge to keep pushing for the things that I know that I can achieve if I could stay prayerful, stay faithful, and to stay grinding. I'm grateful for this time that I had in prayer. Number two, staying healthy. For a year and a half now, I have been going on a weight loss and health journey. I toured Germany starting from 2018 to 2019. And from 2018 to 2019, I was the heaviest that I've ever been. Finally getting on the scale once I decided to do, once I started to sign up for a personal training session for the year, I realized how heavy I got. I was like, well, was anybody gonna tell me? Was anybody gonna fill me in? No one wanted to tell me. I just decided that I wanted something different and I needed to feel different. I found myself being very, very sluggish, very, very irritable, very, very just topsy-turvy, just no landing spot, no focal point, just any and everywhere, just going with the motions in a very unhealthy way. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to figure this out. From the beginning of 2019 to about October, November, it was really, really wishy-washy. Something clicked in me around October and November of 2019 that I want to start making changes. I weighed myself mid 2019 and I was the heaviest I've ever been. And I am so grateful today. I'm almost 50 pounds lighter. I'm overjoyed. I can just cry right now because it took so much to really not only lose the weight, but to develop a lifestyle. I had more energy. I had an active purpose. I was really ready to get going with what I had for me and what I wanted to do for myself, because after my first big accomplishment in a long time, which was my very first single, shameless plug, I have a single out and it's entitled I Need You. I will link that description right down below. Definitely slowed up. I definitely slowed up and I allowed the momentum that I got from that to really slow me down. And so I decided to make that decision and I'm so grateful that I did. And now I'm so grateful that I'm inspiring even my closest friends, my loved ones to get healthy. Get healthy because we all have things that we need to achieve and our minds and our bodies and our spirits need to be healthy. Number 3, stay productive. I repeat, stay productive. During these times, it is so easy. It is very, 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 very easy to get sucked in with doing absolutely nothing. This is actually very common. I did it for a pretty long time in the beginning of the pandemic, especially up until my birthday. My 25th birthday happened April 8th, I turned 25, and that was even in and of itself, another jolt, another boost for me to start really making waves into what it is that I want to do. Map out what I wanted to do. What are some things that I've always desired doing, which is YouTube, sing, and to definitely be a blessing and to minister through my craft, through my music, all over the world. That's always been my passion. And so being here has allowed me to start thinking of the right strategies, to think about the right tactics to take as to how I'm going to get there. Number 4. This is the last one, and this is something that I very, 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 very much encourage you to do. Stay in touch. Many people don't really communicate until it's too late. A lot of people don't share how they feel. A lot of people don't communicate correctly or communicate in the best way possible until it's too late. And there's always time to forgive until there isn't. There's going to be a time where even when you know you were right and you know that they were dead wrong, to forgive them. Time is not promised to anybody here. Time is not promised to anyone, especially during these times and during the pandemic. I have learned specifically that time is of the essence. Take time to be with your loved ones. Call them on the phone. Tell them I love you. Send a little short text. Send a little email. Write a letter. Write a letter if you have to. People still think that's cool. I like a letter. Definitely stay in touch. Definitely stay in touch with people. Even people that are in your proximity, even people that are in your own home. There's a lot of people that don't even have communication with people that are living under the same roof. I love my parents. They can get on my nerves a lot, but I'm so grateful to have them because a lot of loved ones and families that I care about that are now without parents, that are now without a mom or a dad, given this pandemic. And it is making it very clear that we must spend time with our loved ones, and we must tell our loved ones that we love each other. Figure out what it was that tore us apart, if anything, and let's mend together. We should always be together no matter what. You're my family. You're my friend. Let's figure it out. And if it doesn't happen the way it happens, I love you just the same. We might not even be friends up the same way that we were. We might not even be friends at all. But we cannot let the sun go down on our anger, specifically with the people that we love, because truly, guys, tomorrow isn't promised. Tomorrow is not promised. Let your family know that you love them. Let your friends know that you care. I am so grateful for my family and the people that I'm connected to, because they really helped me in a very dark point in my life. I felt that I wasn't doing much. I wasn't going far enough. Watching people soar, and I'm still in a similar place. Watching everybody else go and have me still here. Still thinking, when is it my turn? When is it my turn? And so I am grateful to the family and to my friends and to my loved ones that I have in my life that have helped me push forward, even during this time. Thank you guys for tuning in to Brianna's topic. Please like this video if you like it. I hope you do. Because look at me. Subscribe. Hit the bell and know what's going on with my upcoming videos. And once again, if you're looking at my awesome shirt, it is by my brother, Chris Bender. Please check him out. I will link his YouTube down below, as well as his website, as to how you can get this awesome merchandise. And stay safe, guys. Love you.